All right.
Hello, hello.
There we go.
Yep.
All right. So today we have Cryonis versus Trick. Should be a good match. Um, Pretty close PBs. And we do have both cloakless, which is going to be interesting.
They're interesting, yeah. Pretty close together PB. I think it's gonna be a pretty fair match.
And cool thing is, this time we have a commentator who's actually good at the game. So let me go ahead and check with the runners, and hopefully we can get started here. All right. The countdown has finished, and they should be starting.
Should be interesting. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be very interesting.
So this will actually be our first time seeing the flea route. Flea route goes around Marrow and Deep Docks and grabs 5 fleas and takes the flea caravan up to Greymore, skipping Cloak and Morwing.
The biggest difference is probably that you actually have to fight Lace and Flea, which you don't do in Key. Because you have
Yeah,
to go
Key
in far fields.
is overall faster, but you got to remember we're going through the mist, so
That's true.
very RNG heavy area. I do know that both of our runners here have been doing quite a bit of segment practice for the tournament, so could definitely see another PB.
Yeah, Trick has I know Trick has been up since like 8 doing segment practice today.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's been at it for a while. Gonna grab the right, yeah, Trick grabs the rosary down here. Have we had a lot of key runners in the past few races?
We have actually, yeah.
Interesting, okay. I've also seen a couple just regular mist runs too, which I was actually kind of surprised by.
Neither player's going for left side. You love to see it. I'm a left side hater.
Left side's the goat though. Pretty much the same. Same speed Moss Mother here, just triggers behind by 4 seconds roughly because of the rosaries. Is key route objectively faster than Flea? Yes, key route is definitely objectively faster than key. Sorry, key route is objectively faster than Flea, yes. What happened is that before key and Flea started being run, people were running bells, and then I think it was Remto got the world record with key. Now Nebula started running it because obviously he wants world record back, and it kind of just spiraled from there. Now pretty much everyone is running key. I think some people like a couple of people definitely still run fleas, but it is just slower. But you know, you get to save fleas, so like that's definitely a positive.
True. Key route is pretty fun though. I won't lie. I like key route.
Yeah, key route has I actually switched to key route because I was getting pretty sick of Bell's early game, like having to do the core pogo, the fourth chorus skip. Blasted Steps was actually kind of annoying for me as well. Switching to key route and just having to do the rosaries is pretty chill, but you do have to deal with the mist and one ways, which can be pretty annoying. Especially the mist.
Yeah, mist is pretty bad.
Yeah. Nice. Beast Flight Poker. So something I've actually done in key route before is, this is when I was first starting out key route, I accidentally bought the map from Chakra, since you go get those rosaries, and usually I just spam through my buttons to get through the dialogue in the shop. I accidentally bought the map. Okay, trick is hopefully okay. Just made it. Pretty close.
It's alright. You were just going for map percent world record.
Exactly, map percent world record.
Still waiting for a dapper mapper.
Dapper mapper. Oh yeah, Dapper Slapper is where you speedrunning Hornet getting slapped by it. Hornet's sorry, not Hornet getting slapped. Hornet slapping everyone.
Yeah, I do want to try that category eventually. It looks fun.
It's a pretty funny category, yeah. Hi Golem.
I still need to learn forehand opening.
I think with key route, the optimal way to do it is you do like a really weird combo. You do 5, and then you do on the next one you do 5 and 1 spare. It's really weird. Nebula does it. I don't.
Yeah, I'm still on spear forehand spear like
Yeah.
an unk.
The thing with opening with a 4 nail, I do that. I do the opening, the 4 nail opener, is you pretty much avoid getting a 6 cycle because Belbeast can only do her bell attack at 120 HP, and if you do 4 nail hits, that's less than 120 HP. So you can pretty much just guarantee at maximum a 5 cycle. See if Trick can get the skip. Oh, I think he missed the silk spear. That's unfortunate. That is going to cost a decent amount of time. RP stands for release patch. So the very first patch they ever released. The reason these runners are running at release patch is because there's a single jump in the underworks that got patched out that you could only do in release patch. It got patched out in every single other version. And you cannot do cloakless on anything other than release patch.
Well, you can. You just need Reaper's Crest.
No, they actually fixed that in the latest patch too. They removed Reaper's Crest height gains.
No way.
Yeah, they did. They really hate speedrunners, huh?
Nah, this game's cooked.
It is pretty cooked. Like, I don't know. There was just no reason to do that. In my opinion, at least. I'm not a game dev by any means.
Alright, I'm making an announcement. I'm switching to Fortnite speedrunning. I hope you guys support me.
All the categories are too hard. Like, any percent has Nebula. Training has Biggie. 100% has Monster. Like, it's just too much.
Let's just all switch to a %.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do pogo cancels for the entire game.
Tell me about the past Reaper Crest strat. So pretty much before Reaper's Crest, Pogo would go lower than other Pogos. So you could use it to gain extra height over if you were using something like Hunter. It was used a lot. It was used for the cloakless skip in Underworks, but it's also used a lot in other categories, like 100%. It's used a ton. But sadly, they did patch it, so pretty much every single category will be down patching now.
Yeah, it is very unfortunate that they keep patching stuff out, and as of a recent patch, they also patched out miss juggling for absolutely no reason. I don't really think any casual player was going to care about that, but they make some interesting choices. For sure.
Surely Beast Crest charge jump would still work? No, that also got patched.
That's crazy. Cryonis definitely on a pretty good early game pace here, though. If you mean universally, like retrospectively applying patches, no. When they patch something, it only applies from that patch and then all other patches, which is why people down patch. If that's what you meant. Oh, this is a very clean lace.
It's definitely a very, very good early game for Cryo, though.
Definitely, yeah. 100% agree.
They only changed the crest charge jump height. They didn't change any terrain.
Yes, both of these routes are cloakless. And on release patch. I'm definitely interested for Scene's race, which I think is tomorrow, if he'll be using Barbed. I don't think anyone has used Barbed yet in any of the races. Trick now on the Rosary grinding route to get the simple key.
Wait, when is this match?
I think. Oh, sorry, it's not tomorrow. It's at some point. I know it's against the winner of whoever wins this race. But
It
I'll be
shouldn't have been
interested.
scheduled yet.
Okay, my bad then.
I'll DM soon about that. No, you're fine.
Oh, he missed. That is not good. He missed 7 rosaries there because there's a thing with rosaries. If you stand inside them while they spawn or like come out of a chest, you have to move back out of them and back into them, which is kind of a problem with that chest room since when you're hitting it, they kind of spawn inside you, and if you're not careful and leave the room and leave the room before picking them up, then you lose quite a bit, which has happened to me before. And can end up to not having enough rosaries for the key. Cryonis definitely getting some very clean movement here.
It does look like it's gonna be very even going to clean grip.
Yeah, it does look like that. We'll have to see how the Wormways goes. Because Wormways can be infuriatingly RNG. For some reason, Team Cherry actually decided to make it so, not that the worms come out at random intervals, but that they come out at random speeds. Like sometimes some worms will just be faster for no reason. It's really stuffed, yeah. Wormways is a weird place.
We
There's
gotta love
also,
our RNG category.
There is also a couple head bonks that can only happen on high FPS, like just places where you just should not be bonking your head. That only happens on high frames. It's really screwed.
Interesting.
Gonna go for the skip here. Not bad, not bad.
Nice.
Very clean. Pretty good one way so far. I actually don't know. Do these worms, if you get eaten by them, do they still do 2 damage on latest patch? Or is that only a release patch?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
I was getting eaten alive in bingo last night.
I think they nerfed the little guys doing 2 damage though. That might be
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. I think Trick is a bit
both
ahead
entering show with.
because Cryonis does have to go through the arena. This room is basically where the routes converge. It's just that Flea Route has to go through the arena to get there. And an extra room with the elevator.
I need to see someone run flea bells.
Flea Bells?
Yep.
Yeah, the time loss that you accumulate from having to get the Greymore Bell is just too big though. Otherwise that'd be pretty cool.
Key bells when?
I mean, the problem with key bells is that you can't do the blasted skips.
You just gotta believe.
You just gotta believe. That's true.
Yeah, Trick is slightly ahead here because of the key.
Ooh, I think.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. Something I do want to mention though is a slight difference between Key and Flea is that Flea Root is able to do after Clawline. There's a skip that would usually require you to have Cloak. It's not doable on Key. It saves about 10 seconds, but you can do it with Flea Brew. So if Cryonis does that, there's about a 10-second difference there. But other than that, the routes are pretty much identical. There's definitely some cool stuff you can do with Flea Brew. It makes a couple bosses a bit faster as well.
Yeah, like you can kill him with flea brew.
Sure, you can throw beer bottles at bosses. Pretty clean Widow from Trick.
Very, very nice.
It's definitely still very close. Farad is used in the current world record. The current world record is, I think it's 52:41 by Nebula. We're on key route. Mr. RNG will definitely decide who's going to be ahead by Phantom.
Phantom is the best boss in the game. No one can tell me otherwise.
It is one of the best bosses.
I love Phantom.
Pretty fun fight. The music was so good when I encountered him. I don't think it. I'll just call her her because that's my headcanon. But the music was so fire the first time I encountered her.
I mean, honest, I never paid attention to their music. I did a really bad job on my casual. I did not pay attention to the music enough.
Too locked in for the Silksong to pay attention. Yeah, it is great music, soldiers. Widow, Phantom, and Carmelita. Those are definitely in my top 5.
Yeah,
The thing is,
all the music is definitely very nice, especially for like video editing.
true. It's actually kind of funny. Now that you say that, I've heard a lot of Silksong soundtracks now being used in random videos that I come across.
Oh, that is awesome.
Like for example, I've heard Bone Bottom in one, the Bone Bottom soundtrack. I do actually have music off though while speedrunning. I find it a bit distracting. Especially the GMS soundtrack stresses me out during a fight. I don't know why.
I just drown everything out, honestly.
Yeah. I do not have that ability.
Okay,
I
and now
still
Trick
get...
will be making his way up to the mist. Hopefully he can get some good RNG here.
Yeah, you
Alright,
usually
Guy,
want to...
do you think we're gonna see a sub-minute mist?
I hope. I'm hopeful, but the chance is pretty low. You need a very lucky mist for sub-minute. I have a PB, yes. I have a 54-53. I don't know if Tiger has an 80% PB. I know he was
I don't
running
want to talk about it.
100%. Okay, well there you have it.
Listen, soon though, okay? I'm gonna do runs later today.
Okay, I believe you.
But yeah, I run 100%.
Yeah, I'm still not happy with my PB at all. So I'm definitely gonna keep running.
I believe in the 54 skip. You got this.
Thing is, I already got 54. Can't do that anymore.
I mean, you could just change your splits.
Skip. Trick now going into the mist. Ooh, that failed. Skip there from Cryonis is definitely going to cost some time.
I guess it's the second time around now.
Okay, Trick got a pretty good first room. He's now going to juggle back to get the second exit, which is unfortunately to the left.
I will say cloakless miss is, in my opinion, the worst part about cloakless.
Yeah, it's horrible because you can't clutch like falling into the mist. Very good crossing time here. Trick definitely getting a pretty decent mist. This is a bit of an unfortunate room. Should be able to get these slides before the Wraith comes in. Yep. I assume he's gonna juggle back. Nope. Okay. Cryonis now also in the crossing.
Not a bad miss at all for Trick.
Not at all, no. I think that was like
I'm
a
unsure.
minute and 10 seconds is what I think
Oh,
that
that's
was.
not bad.
And no damage taken, which is definitely a bonus because it means you do not have to bench. Well, you don't have to bench either way, but you're obviously not going to want to go into a fight with 201 HP. Cryonis now also out of the mist. Roughly behind by, I think it's 35 seconds. Yeah, dying here to the Phantom is definitely not good because you have to go through... Because if you don't get the bench, you respawn all the way. I think it's at the Widow fight. There's actually some interesting tech here. The attack Phantom was doing there, if you hit in a specific window, like a specific time frame, you can actually hit her while she's doing the attack. There's a very small window where you can hit her. Trick getting a very good Phantom here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's something that's happened to me. I was about to say, very interesting when that happens. Good fight though. Cryonis getting the safety heal. And I think it is looking like a sub 30 Act 1 from Trick.
And there's Phantom for Cryo.
It's still anything can happen in Act 2.
Oh, 100%, especially with Cloakless Cogwork Core.
Yeah, that's a huge choke point for a lot of people. And for me as well. That place sucks without cloak. Just about going to be a sub 30, yep. Very solid. Why does Cryo... I don't think it's on purpose. There's definitely no tech there. They might just be... He might just be accidentally hitting the wrong button.
It's just RNG, Manib, don't worry.
Exactly. It's hand RNG, you know. Another interesting thing in release patch is that the enemy that Trick just ran past does 2 damage for no reason. If you touch it, it's 2 health gone. Yeah. I don't think it was on purpose. Not going for the cycle skip here. Fair enough.
How many people actually go for that in runs?
It is Here's another interesting fun fact. That being able to do that easily or not entirely depends on how good your computer is. It's loads based. It is completely based off how fast you load into that room.
Lovely.
Yep, love to see it that way. But yes, I do go for it in runs. Trick doing the scream scope. And Cryonis about to enter Kogui. Still very close. No really major mistakes so far. Very lovely second phase. Cryonis also going for the scream scope. Whoa, he's doing some
Cryonis
crazy
is going
combos
for the
here.
new
Oh my
strat.
goodness.
Wow.
I've never seen that. That was clean.
Yeah, that is a strat that Scotty posted in Silk Strats a couple days ago.
We'll have to check that out. Cryonis has got a bit of an edge here with the flea brew. I think you can get an extra hit in once every now and then. This attack can be a bit annoying with that cloak, the one that Cryonis just got. Six stances on screen, true. I'm going to go get some water. I will be right back.
Alrighty. Very nice lower card record from Trick. Making his way over to the Volt Arena. Oh, wow. Seems like both runners are ahead of their PB right now. By quite a bit of time as well. Cryo falling a little bit, though. Losing a little bit of time, but does recover. Also making his way over to the Vault Arena now.
Sorry about that. I'm now back.
Welcome back. Gaia Puppy was just telling me that both runners are ahead of their PB right now.
That is very good to hear. It's always nice to see that races can really bring out some very good runs. Being on 4 HP is definitely not nice for Trubia.
Yeah, the needle 2 is not worth it, especially in release patch, because you can't skip cutscene. Both players in Trobio now. Very, very nice. And that right there is the wall jump that was patched out. Oh, was Cryo hitting the Hornet Shuffle? That's awesome.
The shuffle is goated.
Cryo will save some time there, getting the wall jump first try.
Very nice. And he is also going to save time here if he does the skip that you can do with either Cloak or Fleeper. Trick, actually, he has to go the right way here. Normally, you could go up the left wall and then buffer claw lines until you reach the platform, but you can't do that without Cloak or Fleeper. So I think Cryonis might get some time back here if he does that.
And he does go for it and does get it. Very, very nice.
Nice. Very tight, yeah. I think Trick might go for the safety bench here. I mean the one coming up before you go back into vaults.
Yeah, upper cogward core on 3 HP does not sound fun.
It does not, no.
Especially with those double damage saws.
What's less fun is that I actually have run some Barb runs, and I have a finish run with Barb as well for a release patch, and then you have the cogs dealing 4 damage, which is just horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is gonna go for the bench here. And Cryonis is at full, so this could probably... Okay, he's gonna dunk, that's
fine.
ouch. Yeah, it is definitely looking like 30 seconds. But we're approaching Cogwort Core, and anything can happen there. Cryonis not going for the bench on 4 HP. Oh, unfortunately missing the skip.
Gets the backup though.
Yeah.
Da, fenestra, buenera. Temiayan. Cadestre.
If both players die here, Trick does have the advantage of having the closer bench. So he would
That is true.
yeah, he'll probably be able to get back quicker. And Cogwood Core always makes me so nervous, even after having practiced it 1,000 times. There's just so many. Yeah, for example, that jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit unfortunate. Misses it again, but gets the backup.
On 2 HP now, so it is 1 HP to the cogs.
Yeah, that is rough. Final stretch. Cryonis also on 1 HP.
Ooh, Cryonis taking a
Ooh, it's
death. Oh
unfortunate.
no.
Oh. And he's all the way back at claw line. That is unfortunate. It's always Cogwood Core or Hyle's Arena. One of those two. Biggest run killers in Act 2. That is very unfortunate. But it is not over until it's over. Anything can still happen, especially in high holds. Trick
Oh.
taking a death as well. But the respawn is pretty close, so it is not as bad. Yeah, this fall can be a bit scary sometimes. Yeah, I actually, Emma's saying, no, that's legit the same death I had. I've had that death in one of my PBs as well. It seems to be a pretty common one. Let's hope not.
It's alright. No one would ever die to GMS.
That big guy being in the way sometimes is very annoying.
Yeah, and Trick is now on 2 HP.
Making it past the big guy though, so nothing should one-shot him.
And Trick will be okay. All right.
We'll be getting the bench, yeah. Very unfortunate fall from Cryonis there. Yeah, that one jump that Cryonis is attempting right now can be very hard to redo. Oh, he just managed to do it. I'm impressed. It can be very hard to redo without cloak. I'm surprised he's going for the heal. He can't do the...
God Pixel, let's go.
Very, very cool to see a God Pixel on a run. I usually, not even I do it. He's gonna go for the bench here. Makes sense. Cryonis now also through Architects.
Very nice high health gauntlet from Trick so far.
Definitely very clean right now. Just gonna say right now, my internet is not wanting to cooperate right now on the stream, so I am a bit behind.
I'm pretty sure that is Puppy's share
Okay.
screen, so you are fine.
Alright. Yeah.
On 2 HP here.
Uncomfortable amount of HP, especially because that... What are they called? The guy on the floor? Ooh, 1
Ooh.
HP now? That is very uncomfortable. Gonna try and get a heal as soon as possible. Oh my goodness. This is some crazy survival. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, not getting enough to heal.
No! and he
No!
dies sniped by the Maestro. Cryonis now having a shot again at winning. That is unfortunate. Falling in the waterfall though. High holes can be brutal. Yeah, it's not over till it's over. Trick getting sniped by that needle.
We will not be seeing a God Pixel from Cryo. Very sad.
Very unfortunate. I really need to learn how to do that room better. question. Are the other players here allowed to see how far ahead or how far behind they are to the other person?
I personally prefer if they do not look, but we have had some people look, but it's not gonna like disqualify them or anything.
Okay. It is
Trick
definitely
coming
more
up on the last wave again.
hopefully getting a full heal in for the final wave. Yeah. So a thing about these clappers on release patch is that they actually have 50 more HP each compared to latest patch, which can make this round even more annoying than it already was. Trying to go for a heal here, I think. Or just running away.
Definitely does look very awkward.
Yeah, this fight can take quite a while on release patch. Okay, but he has made it through.
As Cryo is entering the last wave as well. Does have the flea brew though.
Yeah, yeah. We'll get a couple more hits in. He's also managed to group them up quite nicely for the Silk Spear. Getting a heal in.
Ooh, this is scary.
Bit of unfortunate RNG here. But it does look like he's also going to make it through.
Very, very nice. First try, HHA.
Yeah, could have most likely been a PB for him if it wasn't for that Architect's death.
We are currently getting a timer sync if anyone's wondering why it is paused.
Oh, okay. I was a bit confused there for a second.
Alright, we will be seeing both players heading into Lace 2.
Interesting, Cryonis here is going for the save quit. Which does lose a bit of time, but it does bring you to full HP. Trick now going into Lace 2. Wow. Technically Lace 1, actually.
True.
Yeah, it is very close. Trick was ahead by quite a bit until that high hole step.
Yeah, even a slow fight from Trick here could put them right next to each other.
That's true. You do gotta keep in mind that Cryonis is a flea brew, so some of these fights will be faster.
That is true.
Actually, I'm just now realizing, I'm pretty sure the reason Cryonis save quits is because I'm pretty sure it refills flea brew.
Oh, that is true, yeah.
So that might actually be a very good reason to save quit there on the flea routers, at least. Cryonis going for the harpoon down dash strat, which is actually what I use in my runs as well.
And that will be lace 2 for Trick.
Cryonis definitely getting a very fast fight here though.
Imagina fora. Mio fene.
Doing very well. Wow, this is a pretty flawless lace 2. That was
Very nice fight from Cryonis. Oh my goodness.
without flea brew too.
Yeah, is saving that flea brew for GMS, so
It is now even closer.
taking flea brew into account, they are basically tied at the moment going into GMS.
Yeah, it is about 20 seconds, I would say so as well. They are both behind PB because both of them have now died. But they were ahead until Cold Core, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's actually interesting that Cryonis is only 24 seconds behind. Wow, very unfortunate PB loss then because of that death. Very nice. '101 with a, if he gets another 101 here with the death to Architect being sent back to Qualine, that is pretty impressive.
Alright, Trick is entering GMS.
He is doing the nail dashes here. Where you dash to reset your nail cooldown. Looking like a very good first phase so far for him. Oh, Cryonis getting grabbed, but he does have a full silk bar, so he is going to be able
Trick
to...
also getting grabbed. Oh my goodness.
Oh. This is very tense.
Trick finishing up phase 1, but does not have
he is on
enough silk to
2
heal. Yeah.
It's... Cryonis should
A
also
simple
be
mistake here
working
could
on
cost him.
here. Okay, he's gonna... Okay, he is...
Gets the heal.
Very nice.
Cryonis still has not used those flea brews.
I find that interesting as well. He is gonna be on 3 health here, which is 2 health.
Ooh.
1 health, sorry. Does get another heal in. Being on 3 health and GMS is never nice because of the 3 damage attack.
Oh my,
oh my
whoa.
god, how did that not hit? Oh, this is... Holy moly. Oh, I am at a loss of words to how he is not dead right now. And he does get the win.
No, Cryonis
Oh
dies.
my... No. GG. That was so close. I have never seen a more close second phase GMS in my life. Unfortunate for Cryonis.
I need to get someone to go back and count Cryonis' hits to see how much health GMS had left.
Yeah. It did not look like a lot. Yeah, Cryo was doing very well up until Kogakoi got the unfortunate death. Definitely has the potential to get a sub-hour. Probably even lower, actually. Yeah, that is unfortunate. GMS can be, I lost 3 PB bases myself yesterday to GMS. She can just be evil. I'll just describe her as evil. She is canonically evil, that is true. Just gonna get poked there.
I still have no idea how Trick didn't die to those.
Me
Neos.
too. I need to
Like-
rewatch that later. That was ridiculous. How that one nail didn't hit him? I have no clue. That must have been pixel perfect dodge there. Not even Trick himself knows. Yeah, I thought you were gone, Trick. I thought it was over. But you pulled through. Is gonna heal, but does get hit straight away again. That was a very risky spear. Okay, GG.
And there it is. GG's.
Very interesting match, though, I will say.
And we will be seeing Trick moving to round 2. Congrats to him.
Yeah, big congrats. I think he will be facing... I'm not sure, but I think it's Scene.
Scene, really?
Yeah.
It will be Scene, yeah. Definitely a scary match.
I'm very interested to see if he picks up Barbed or not, because he has been learning Barbed. He has been wanting to play with it.
If he does pick up Barbed in race, Trick could definitely have a chance
Yeah,
there.
for sure, because
Could have a
Barbed
very,
is
very
just
good
so
chance.
risky.
All right, we will now be trying to get both runners in for an interview because that was insane.
That was insane. Yeah, that was unfortunate, Cryonis. You were like 3 or 5 seconds behind defeating her. Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Oh my gosh.
GG's.
GG's,
GGs.
Tylo and Cryonis.
Thank you.
How are you feeling after that GMS, Tylo? That was wild second phase.
Dude, I gave up 3 different times in that fight. I was like, fuck, I'm dead. Fuck, I'm dead. Fuck, I'm dead. And somehow, I don't know, the RNG gods blessed me today. I don't know what happened there.
There was a nail there that I was certain
Yeah,
would
I
kill you.
was, I
How'd
was
that
like, I'm
not
dead.
hit you?
I gave up right
get a
there. I was
rewatch of
like, I'm
that.
dead. I'm dead.
Yeah.
It was insane, dude.
And then the spikes saving you from the string
Yeah,
as
I
well.
didn't. That wasn't planned at all. That just happened. That just happened. I was like, okay, fuck.
Really, I wasn't so lucky. I hit the spikes and then I hit the
Yeah.
the web.
You were going
Yeah.
so well. You were on such a great pace up to
I was on a good pace.
Architects. It was amazing.
Dude, I couldn't see my pace, and then I just now checked my times, and I got 8
Oh.
golds.
That's right. I think Tyler was going timer blind. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so sad I died in high holds because I think I could have maybe gotten a really good time there, like a really good PB.
That is unfortunate. Yeah. I think you did lose like 2-ish minutes there.
Wait,
Sounds
I can
about
Yeah, I
check.
do know you were ahead for a while.
I lost 2
That
minutes. Yeah.
That
Wow.
is definitely the closest match we've had yet. You guys were probably like 3 seconds, 5 seconds apart at the end of James
Really?
there. That was insane.
It was
my
really
God.
close. Yeah.
Like I need to have one of my friends that's better with numbers go back and count your hits, Cryo, to see what the actual difference was.
Okay. Wow, I
Oh
can't
my
believe
God. That was sick.
that. Yeah, you played really well, man.
Yeah, did you, bro? I watched your GMS at the end. You kind of fucked her up with the flea, bro.
Yeah.
That was sick, dude. Oh my God, I'm shaking. This is worse than getting my
Fair
first top
enough.
1 hour.
Well,
Oh,
next time you have to fight. The next time you have a match with Scene, so see how
and
that
we're
turns out.
probably gonna make a bet for it, so we're gonna make content out of it. So it's gonna be great. Yeah.
Definitely, you can definitely get a sub 1 hour Cryonis. That was very clean play up to.
Yeah, I just have to stop
Pogo
choking.
Quibbles. Yeah.
I've
That is
had
a-
multiple
that is a
sub-hour
problem.
paces, but yeah.
What is your summer best, if I can ask?
Let me check. Right. Oh, now it's 55, 56. So
Wow,
yeah.
that is very good.
Yeah.
That is a
Cryonis,
6-minute
Cryonis,
I got-
you have
roughly.
an easy
I got-
7 hour. I'm minus 57 30 after this. Minus way worse. You easy,
Holy,
easy.
I got 6 golds that run.
That's crazy.
It's sick.
Holy.
I think my summer best dropped like 20 seconds.
Bro, mine
That
dropped
lace,
like,
that
like
lace
also
2
like a
was
minute.
very clean. That was a very clean lace 2.
Yeah. Lace 2, usually I choke on lace 2 as well. So I'm happy about that.
Very nice.
Well, thanks for hosting, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. It was a
Thank you
lot
for
of fun.
running.
Yeah, thanks for running.
Very fun to watch.
That was very fun to watch.
Okay, then I guess we will taking our leave now. Ow!
All right, and that will be Trick versus Cryonis. Thank you guys for watching.
You guys for
We will be
tuning in.
back. We will be back in about an hour for another match. The match coming up is Flat versus Hunterman. Me and Cute Puppy will be commentating that one, so make sure you keep an eye out on the channel.
And I might come back for another commentary if that's fine with you, Tiger, at some point.
Oh, of course. Commentating was fun with you. Yeah, that was great. That was
Pretty fun,
fun.
yeah. All right. Thanks for letting me commentate this match, and yeah, see you guys.